Hello and welcome to TheLux. Today we are going to take a look at dumbest things billionaires bought. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and ring that bell for more awesome content coming your way. Let's get right into the video. There's only so many zeros in your bank account before you start buying incredibly dumb stuff that costs insane amounts of money. How does a $213,000 shirt sound? Yeah, rich people buy a lot of dumb stuff. Let's jump in. Cell phones have become a necessity in today's world, be it through surfing the web or using them to call friends and family. Basically, everyone and their dog has one. Just in billionaire fashion, of course, you got to take that over the top, too, and what better way to do that than to create a $15 million iPhone? $15 million iPhone. This random businessman from Hong Kong's iPhone 5 is absolutely covered in gold and diamonds. Not just any diamonds, but an extremely rare 26-carat black diamond. As well, I'm not joking, he literally used that as his home button. Going even further than that, he uses rare white diamonds to line the outer casing in the Apple logo. Is it insanely good looking? Yeah. Is it overly expensive considering how often iPhones get new releases? Also, yes. I'm still low-key kind of jealous that this dude has all the spare cash lying around to spend $15 million on a pimped-out case for his iPhone 5, but hey, on the bright side, I bet that screen still cracks if you drop it. 2. The most expensive dog collar. You could have all the fame and fortune in the world, but if you can't share it with someone like a dog, is it really worth it? Okay, yeah, I'll be specific, but let's be real, dogs are man's best friend for a reason. And what better way to spoil them than a $3.2 million collar? Yeah, with 1,600 hand-placed diamonds, this collar is sure to make your dog an absolute icon. Where it isn't covered in diamonds, it's blinged out with 18-karat white gold, and the strap is made from literal crocodile leather. The senior editor of Forbes even called it the Bugatti of dog collars. And it's easy to see why. This is Eva, she's wearing a first pick, a $3.2 million diamond dog collar. Known by its maker as a Maur, this collar is just over the top. And it's also the most expensive dog collar on the market. I love my dog, but even if I had that much spare cash lying around, I don't think I would get him this, or would I think they want it? The irony is, I feel like the dog would probably choose a piece of pepperoni over this collar. 3. $4.8 million Mercedes. Supercars are a pretty average thing for billionaires to own. I mean, who wouldn't want to buy a new Lambo or Ferrari if you had infinite money? This century is taking that whole idea and pretty much cranking it to an entirely different level. Owned by the Saudi prince, Amir, this particular vehicle is a Mercedes SL 600, worth an estimated $4.8 million. Since the prince was reported by Forbes as one of the top 10 richest people in the world, are we really surprised? $4.8 billion is probably what he uses as toilet paper when you're that rich. This Zic Mercedes is encrusted with 300,000 diamonds and is easily the most expensive car of its make in the world. It's definitely one of the dumber spots on this list, but when you keep watching, you'll find out that this rabbit hole goes even deeper. 4. Signature on a private island. Everybody's written their name in the sand at least once in their lives. It's funny and cool. Living the life of a billionaire, of course, you've got to take that idea to the extreme. This purchase was made by Hamad, a member of the ruling families of Abu Dhabi. Honestly, unlike other entries on this list, he's left his mark on the world with this one, literally. Located on the island of Al-Futaysi, Hamad decided to have his name carved directly into the island. This massive carving is an insane 2 miles long and 1,100 yards tall. It's a lasting impression for sure. One of the things that helps it lasts is that rather than just being washed away with the tides, it was actually intentionally made with waterways to absorb the oncoming waves. Out of all the things on this list, I kind of respect this one. Not that I would spend hundreds of thousands of dollars just have my name on a beach, but it's definitely a cool and unique way to try to make yourself be seen by the world and be remembered for years to come. I mean, imagine the Google Maps flex. 5. The most expensive haircut. When you find the right barber or hairdresser that really gives you that haircut you're looking for, it's like finding a diamond in a haystack. This is one lesson from me to you, treat them well. The Sultan of Brunei, though, might be a little too generous with his. Considering that his barber gets a pretty great payday every month with him being paid roughly $24,000 per trip to Brunei, haircuts cannot be that expensive. Not only that, but he's got his housing, flight and everything else completely covered by the Sultan as well. After having his hair cut by the same barber for 16 years, I can't blame the guy for wanting to have him out each month for a fresh new trim. Being paid that much money every month must be nice, but imagine the stress each time. Like you go to cut this man's hair, and you accidentally mess up a tiny patch or go a little too short. And again, with a payday like that to look forward to, it's no surprise he finds himself coming back each time. On the real though, if this guy ends up calling it quits with the barbering gig, I can imagine the line of hairdressers waiting to be chosen. 6. Da Vinci's Notebook. In 1994, the former richest man in the world Bill Gates bought the Codex Leicester, a 72-page manuscript. Da Vinci's notebook is said to date back to the 16th century in use from 1506 to 1510. It is complete with the master polymath's diagrams, writings, sketches and ideas for future inventions. It is written in Italian and therefore has to be interpreted. 7. Today, we've got the world's most expensive pen you'll never use. Made by jeweler Montblanc, the fountain pen is encrusted with an insane 4,810 diamonds. It's a limited edition item only produced at a rate of 8 per year and sold at $160,000 per pen. Thank you guys for watching this video. We hope you learned something new. See you in the next video. TheLux.